Hello everyone, welcome to this video lesson. In this video lesson, we would like to introduce what do you mean by a capacitor and what its capacity is. Capacitor is a device that stores charge for us. Store charge, automatically corresponding energy for us. It will be of different shapes. It can be of, say, parallel plate, spherical, cylindrical. It could be of different shapes. And what is the capacity of the capacitor depends on that shape too, right? And it also depends on how much it can able to store, how much it can store. Depends on the medium of the capacitor. What is there in between these two plates is also going to make a difference. So capacitor is a device who can store the charge. The ability of a capacitor to store charge is called capacity. To store charge is called capacity. We know that for a charge to flow from one point to other point, there shall be a difference in potential. Q directly proportional to V. To eliminate the proportionality, we can put a constant C, where C is called capacity of device. So for at a particular potential difference, capacitor of capacity C is able to store certain amount of charge. So we have a formula, Q equal to CV, but be careful that here C is independent of Q and V. Rather, C depends on geometrical things. What are that? We will be talking about them in our coming video lesson. But definitely not on Q and V, because C is a proportionality constant here. Anyway, we can define if Q equal to 1 coulomb when V equal to 1 volt. What do you mean by this is, if there is a potential difference of 1 volt between the plates of a capacitor, who is able to store a charge of 1 coulomb using a formula Q equal to CV. 1 coulomb equal to C into 1 volt. So capacity is 1 coulomb by 1 volt. The name of a scientist is called farad. So capacity is measured in terms of farad, and we call this farad as 1 farad. So we can define, if a charge of 1 coulomb is stored in a capacitor due to a potential difference of 1 volt, we can say its capacity is 1 farad. That's how we can define capacity of a capacitor. What is the capacity of different capacitors, on what factors it depends? We'll be talking about it in the coming video lessons. Thank you for watching. Keep coming back for more and more video lessons.